Right. Okay. Hello guys. Sorry, I've just been doing a couple of errands at the minute. It's been pretty busy so far. Ignore that bag up there, by the way. There's a reason, actually. I'll get to that later in this live Queensville. So good afternoon. Welcome to Queensville this afternoon. We're back on Saturdays now. Yes. No, I wasn't anywhere today, which was very unusual. Jade is actually partying tonight, so she is away for something. And she can't watch the stream tonight because she's actually over somewhere else. So she is away. But this afternoon, General Chat is back today, which is wonderful. We have loads to tell you today. Loads to tell you. Thanks to everybody watching the stream on Tuesday. Really enjoyed it so much. Wasn't many people on Tuesday because it was pretty quiet. And obviously now the holidays are coming up. And as the old song is, holidays are coming, holidays are coming. Which is, ever seen the Coke ad? Seen the Coke ad? Holidays are coming, holidays are coming. That's the best jingle ever in the world. Holidays are coming. It's holidays are coming. Pepsi Coke can just way with that thing as well. James is here. Gaming Head is also here today. Nice one indeed. No, I don't think there is much on the football today. I think the football is off, or something about the football today, which is very quiet indeed. Anyway, if you've got still time for Christmas and want to get some great music this year, get yourselves a copy of the Gothic Songbook, Jade and the Secret Voice, and also with Alex's great album, The Guiding Light. Very good albums this Christmas. If you don't get them this year, we can ship them out to you next year. Free P&P on the website for Discogs and other people. I wouldn't suggest buy on Discogs. Buy on the website because they get free P&P with the UK charges. Overseas, you've got to pay an extra £2, which is understandable. So yeah, it's fine. So let's start off my week first before we have some bad news and some side news and some. So yeah, got a couple of issues to say. But first of all, let's talk about the good things. What's been happening this week? This week it's been a fabulous week. This week been a very quiet week, but not been too busy. There's just been a lot of things happening, and just music really just been producing more tracks, and now we're nearly finished it. Now we're nearly finished for the year. We've got another week to go, which reminds me, next week it's the last Queensville before Christmas. Next, because I always think if today was the last show, no, next week it's the last Christmas show. Hence the fact we don't have any Christmas decorations up yet, and we can't be bothered getting the tree down this year. It's like, yeah, it's too much to carry on. So no, next our Christmas end of year show happens next week, next Saturday at 4 till 7, 3 hours. So you get an extra bonus hour from me, which is wonderful. I've been really good this year. Been a very amazing year we've had with things going on, and it's really cool. I will get the chat room in a minute, but I need to discuss something that, well, there's a couple of things I need to discuss with you subscribers, and I will get to that later. Anyway, let's talk about serious things at the minute. Yeah, I'm going to show you something we got today. I have saved it. Yeah, something has been upset me today, and pretty much what I'm going to show you is not really best thing I've ever had. But saying that, we've got to get to it. So let me load it in first before I show you it. And in fact, can I make sure this is not going live? That's fine. Okay, don't want to show you yet. Let me just load this in first. Huh. Apparently it's, oh, that's right. So if we do this, actually, if we erase it first, we add it again. Okay, let's see. Okay, now I need to switch off And I need to put it on there. And that is that. So let's get this right, guys, before we do show this thing. Okay, right. So before we do anything of the sad stuff, we'll do the good stuff first anyway from this. So as you all know, this year has been a very exciting year for everything we've happened this year. We have released 3 fantastic albums this year, which has been brilliant. We have more next year coming up. We have also just had a great meeting yesterday. We had probably the best meeting we ever had yesterday. Everybody has been amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, we have got some news to tell you about Dead Inside. The album that has not been published yet. Next year, Jade is coming back, and she is going to record Dead Inside. We officially will get it out next year. So you guys will be waiting for this album to come out. This album will be out next year. Yes, finally. We were talking about yesterday. She is ready to do it at the beginning of January, and we will start recording this album next year. And we think it's a good time to let Jade still have a rest. She's not ready to do it yet, but once she's ready and confident, she's ready to record it. So next year, Dead Inside is out. Yes! This will be the 5th release will be out now for this one. And she's coming back, guys. She's back next year. Can't wait for it as well. Moving on to some sad news that happened today. In fact, it affected all of us yesterday, which we were expecting for anyway. I had a text message today off Alex. And I have to read it out because it is pretty sad. As you know, Christmas has been the harder year. First of all, let me talk about how this has come around. Today, on my page, we had to announce that Alex is not very well at the minute. She has been diagnosed with a bad disease, which is making her a less more capable to move around. This is a sad thing. We just hope Alex gets the recovery that she needs. And we just hope and pray that she will get better soon. She was due to record her recent album, Time Riders, and we have finished 4 tracks already for the album. What we have heard just today, well, from this message I'm going to read out in a minute, this has affected me a lot actually today, and I'm very sad that she's had to say this because this is interesting. So what she had last week, she had a went to the doctors last week, and she had a scan, and unfortunately she has had a message sent to me today, and this is what it says. This is pretty sad to talk about. Unfortunately, she has been having health issues which have concerned her a little bit. She has fibromyalgia. It's the worst it's ever been. I find it difficult to accept it, let alone having to be honest with other people and how bad it is. I'm also not sure when I'll be able to do any recordings on the next project, and I absolutely have to do the rest of what I need to do. I can't miss the choir because it's something I really want to do for life. I'm teaching conducting, I'm coming in them, and I want to do this as a job. I promise that I will promise everybody that I will come back and do the album, and will promise you guys it will be finished as soon as possible. Please understand, this is the most hardest thing I've had to write, but I'm very sorry to everybody who I let down, and I promise that my next album will be out, and I will continue to do success with ST Entertainment Limited. We wish you all a happy Christmas and a new year, and hope for the future that happens with us in the coming months. So that's why Alex, unfortunately, wasn't able to do the rest of the album. Somewhere. So, just to mention, we would like to wish Alex the best recovery she gets, and plans are now stopped until further notice, until Time Riders is out in the beginning of the year. We could be hopefully going it out in June, July. This gives her a lot of time to relax, and she unfortunately can't have anybody messaging her at the very moment due to the fact that she is not well. So we would like to wish her the best of luck, and we hope that she comes back soon, fighting challenges and do what she wants to do. And today, it's been a hard day today because I literally, when she told me about it, it was the right decision she's made. And she's not leaving. She just needs time to rest. So it is very, very, very sad. So it's been a hard day for me today. I've been trying not to talk about it, but I thought, you know, we had to mention it today. So to Alex, love to you. Please get well soon, and hope that you do recover. And I hope to see you back next year, fighting strong and fit. So, off that mind, we'll talk about good things now. We have now got more stuff coming out with Jade next year. We have we've got a remake of Secret Voice, which is due to be out later in the year. And then the 2 weeks time, we go to Prudhoe. We finally go to Prudhoe studio. We go there to see Andy to start going and recording the tracks for the Hailstorm album. We have had some amazing tracks back from Andy. We even yesterday, we played her a track yesterday from Andy Denby's demo. She loves it. And I said, it's got to be the final track in the album. Has to be. And Jade is writing crazy. She's been writing the whole album, actually. And I've been credited on one track, which is Reflection of the Truth, because we wrote that together. But I'm letting Jade do this herself, produce it herself, and full on to the point. And it'll be really good as well. So yeah. And that's due to be out. That'll be the first next release coming out next year in March. And then we hope that when Alex gets better, we're gonna do remote recordings. She won't be able to travel much anyway. So we're trying to sort out her studio at the moment. And Alex has had an amazing time with her studio, which I'm going to talk about. Actually, something that was weird yesterday. Yeah. Well, I'll get it out now. To show I talk to you guys first. I think we'll get it out now. Actually, we'll be easy that way, won't it? Yeah. We'll get it out now, and then we can talk about the usual things going on. I'll get the chat in a second, guys. Give me a minute. Anyway, so loads to chat about today, guys. Talk, and talk today. Please talk to me today, and I will show you the issue we have for this weird thing we're going on. So welcome, Planet Mixer. Hey, he's out again. He's here. Hooray! Tez, I'm sorry I missed the stream on Tuesdays. I was out again. That's too much thing. You travel too much. You do all the time. Good to see him again. Good. James is here as well. Hello, hello. Good. There are many football games in Germany today. Ah, that's why. Query's going on over here today. Yeah. I don't know if she's a football fan or not, actually. You know, football in the UK is acting a lot. We want to get these matches out of the way before Christmas anyway, don't they? James says, did you know that Melanie Thornton, the singer of the song Wonderful Dream, aka Holidays Are Coming, died exactly 10 years after Freddie on November 24th? No way! She sang the Holidays Are Coming song. Oh, wow. That is bizarre. Whoa. The best thing about the Coke ad, every year they show it, everybody downloads it on the phone and they just go, oh, it's one of the best things ever in the world. It's really good. Why they never released it as a single? Should have done that. But they did it with that Robin Beck song for the very first time. That was a big hit. That was. It's great. It's emotional. I'd love to cover that song actually. Now the very first time. Don't know whether Jade will be able to do that. Maybe. Or Jodie can. Possibly. Fox just announced a steelbook of Bohemian Rhapsody. It'll be released before the standard edition on the 14th of March. Nice one. Beautiful. Americans get better stuff. We don't. I think they're always spies. The Americans get the best stuff and we get the shit stuff all the time. Fox USA is better. I can see just being a good tin release of it as well. James says, get well soon, Axe. We will. She'll be back. She hugs her head. The Game Studio album is a very good album to listen to. I love the tracks in it, but I find the album art shite. Hot Space has better artwork and it has the PC Windows logo to it. That is that is unusual. I do have the Hot Space album actually somewhere. I only have the cover though for it. I don't have the album. Let me see. Well, here's the game album. Well, here's the American release of the game album. This is the USA release of it. This is the best sound quality you're ever going to get. The Alan Zen's master is mwah, brilliant. Cover art for this. Well, it's obviously the shoot off the shoot. Crazy Little Thing Called Love. It's the only thing that could promote really for us. As for Hot Space, I do have it in here somewhere. Let me find it. Hot Space here. Hot Space album. Actually, I do have the vinyl in here. I have the American cover, but the UK insert and album. So this has been a replacement. So I've got the UK version of it, which is not the, and this is not actually from Townhouse either. This is the shitest sound quality I've ever heard in my life. Shit. Windows logo. Nothing of the sort. Yeah. Hot Space album's not a bad album, it's alright. 3 tracks I like it, the rest of it's shit. But couldn't give a shit about the album anyway. But the game album is my favourite 80s album ever. 80s version from Electrica Records, the American version. American versions are great. Always get the American versions, don't get the UK versions because they're totally shit. I mean, they are really shit as well. Really crap. By the way, if you wonder where the clicking has been stopped, it's because my camera has now got the autofocus back on, and I haven't still updated the driver yet for this, which I'm going to do later in the next couple of days. So that's cool. Right, let's get Devin now. Devin, get in. Shut up now. Get in. Get in now. Lie down. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Lie down. Come on. We've got Queensville, Devin. It's not playtime. Devin will now just behind me there. She's back now, by the way. She will calm down. Once she gets calmed down, she'll be fine. She just wants a ball. That's what she wants. Shout out to Nicola Pierce. Thank you, Nicola, for messaging me back. Happy Christmas to you, by the way. See you next year. Right, we've got more goddamn messages coming in. Right, James says... he says, travel too much, it was only next door. Well, you should have a laptop and you should be on Queensville all day Saturday. That's what you should do. Or take your phone with you, or take your tablet with you and have a tablet. Because a tablet's easy enough. My tablet's actually dead at the minute. I haven't been charging it for a while. Get one of these Kindles. Do it live on there. Do it live. Yeah. Keep yourself live all the time. And I forgot to mention, they will release, beside the Steelbook, an art book version as well. Well, what's the point of an art book version? Because that's totally waste of money. What? The actual inside of the film itself. Are they absolutely stupid or something? They're absolutely rubbish. Wouldn't bother with it. Are you nuts? UK pressings are among the best pressings. No, they're not. US pressings are better. You can get Dutch, German pressings are good as well. The Japanese ones, oh my god, they are good as gold, them are. The Japanese versions, I think, are the heavy duty ones. The original, not the reprints, but the original ones. They are seriously well worth getting them ones. They are really good. I do recommend actually the Japanese version of the game album, the heavy duty vinyl. Oh, pristine, good sound on there as well. So Devon's back in the room now. She's back. She's recovered now, and she's absolutely fine. She got the all clear last 2 weeks ago, and you guys can see now she's back in the room. She's here. She's here. Miss Squealer, didn't you? She just wants ruffles. That's all she wants. At least one thing is, Devon, at least you're playful now, and you like to play toys. So that's what she does. She doesn't really bother me anymore now. She used to be like sort of licky hands and things and stuff, but now she's just like, yeah, she is. So let's have a good chat, guys, this afternoon. Let's have a good chat. We've got 5 people online, so remember, you know what to do now. It's fine. Anyway, now, studio stuff, studio gear. We're about to upgrade our Magic Studio next year. We've got 2 new great tools. We got Studio One, which is a new thing. We don't know what we're doing on it yet. And we also have got an Easy Drummer, and it is one of the most amazing virtual drum machines you can ever use. Live drums. No, we're not using that drum bit crap again. Oh, no way. No, we're not using that. We're using this new thing called Easy Drummer. We started to do productions with that, and it is just amazing. I really know what I'm doing on that thing. It was pretty hard at first to use it, but saying that, the rest of it was easy as pie really for what it was worth. Come on, Devin. What you got? What you got? Look at you go. Look out. Yeah, no, God, Queensville, dude, stop it. Jesus Christ. Don't bug me, Devin. You do this all the time, Devin. Anyway, so studio stuff was really exciting this year. Those studios sorted out. We've got the microphone sorted out. We've got that sorted out. What is such a arse to sort out is mixing consoles. Now, Jade, at the moment, has just bought her her amazing brand new studio, and she bought it on eBay for £20. Now, it's a Japanese mixing console thing, and it's one of these. And this is called the Professional 4-channel Mixing Console, auxiliary paths plus effects processor, 2 XLR jacks in the front of it, and you've got all the imports in there, and it is actually USB powered. It is the most amazing little thing you can ever use for this. This is a wonderful thing. She only paid 20 quid for this, and apparently it says you can use it on events, live events like them and DJ and all that stuff. And what is that supposed to what is this supposed to represent? What is that? That's like, I don't understand what that image is about. Others talk for some reason. I have no idea. Anyway, so what is the problem with this? Well, according to the back of the instructions, this is the instructions, Japan. The inputs are all here. Connects to powered by USB, and you've got all the inputs there to put in, and speakers, and you've got obviously got your 2 jacks for your outputs. Then you've got 2 for obviously putting a live desk or something, and then you've got a guitar. You've also got CD for this one. So it's all self-explanatory. The only thing we couldn't do yesterday, we couldn't put in the cam microphone in the XLR jack to run it directly to... We couldn't run this directly to the laptop. And that was a bit confusing. And I thought, well, she's got the adapter. She's got the little USB adapter for the audio one. So you get these new little USB things. Only £3 online. They're pretty good. And then I thought, well, it's got Bluetooth on it. And I thought, great. So it's obviously got brilliant Bluetooth on it. But I've noticed here, this is the problem I think you might have to have. It says here, you see here, there's a thing that says USB channel stream 4. I'll have to show you inside actually because it'll be easy enough to do it that way. It's got a really brilliant design in it and stuff. It's all USB powered, and that's the cable you get with it. It's just a standard. It's a standard small little USB power things. One of them tiny little things like mobile phones. You buy them anyway. You want it for them ones. And this is the unit itself. And we were trying to sort out yesterday, and we couldn't for the life of me. I can't understand why this will not work on laptops. It's really bizarre. So obviously I put the connecting cable went in there. Phantom wasn't switched on because you didn't switch that on. You had there's like channel 1 we were using yesterday. That worked fine. But here's the thing that I'm thinking about. There's a thing here that says USB audio, channel 3 and 4. So there's I don't know what 3 and 4 is. There it says USB. Now I am hopefully feeling that this has to have a USB connector to channel it from one USB to another USB. Or either the fact is maybe 3 and 4 have to be powered into it, because it says channels 3 and 4 goes to stereo preamp, which I've got a funny feeling that these are the two jacks I need to run it directly to the input for the microphone to record it. And so that got me thinking yesterday, I think I know what it is. It's that. So these is what I need. I haven't got the jacks for these yet. So maybe when Steve comes over Wednesday, he can sort it out with me and see that this right. Great little thing, this, but I just didn't have the cables at the time that it was done. But we're going to have a go with it anyway and see what we can think about it. And then if that works out great, that's going to be very good for remote recording anyway from it. And then after that, she is sorted with her studio stuff, and she's going to be great. Because now that we're doing remote recordings now, this is just better really to do it here than, well, apart from the fact still got to do it here obviously because we've got still doing it. But obviously now that she can record her own vocals and that's even worse for good thingy. £20 on eBay, that's a very good, brilliant thing she bought on that thing. And she got all the tools, bits and pieces, got my microphones up there, obviously to use it, but you know. So I had to bring them back as well, so we'll have to find out what is going on with this Wednesday, tomorrow Monday. When Stevie Boy comes over and he'll sort it out. He'll sort it out for us. Find out what the problem is with it, hopefully. And hopefully that shouldn't be a problem. Right. Okay. Right now, let me get my camera sorted. Let me stop mine. Zoom out here a minute, guys. Right. I want to let me just get this right here, guys. In a second. Save. Okay. And then should we go back to that now? No, it doesn't go back to it. Why is that? You're being a bitch, aren't you? You bloody camera. Cameras being RC. Cameras being RC. That's better. There we are. Reset. Good stuff. Right. Now, I want to talk to you, some of you subscribers. I have got two things to say. I have two things to say. And this isn't in a negative way. It's just the fact that two things I need to say. First, getting a lot of people messaging me about do I want stuff on my hard drive of Queen stuff. Right, I'll just let you know, right, from now on I'm no longer going to accept to get any more Queen downloads anymore, because the video sides are the best. The audio I don't need. I don't need any of the following. I don't need, right, this is what I don't need. I don't need anything up from 2010 to the present, because I already got it the last 3 years ago. Okay? So, and this isn't going out to anybody on Queensville. It's just a fact I need to explain something. I have got all of the Queen song stuff now on my drive. I've got everything on audio that I need. I don't need to have people keep telling me that I need to have this one, and this one. And I'm getting really pissed off with the fact that I'm getting people asking me, do you want this, do you want this, do you want this? And I keep saying to them, no, I have it already on my drive. What you guys don't understand is, I did a video just a couple of weeks ago of showing you what I have in my whole Queen collection of my studio stuff. I've got everything. I've got 25 gigs worth of it. I've got everything that I need on this drive. I don't have any videos because I like to have them off Gaming Head. Gaming Head will send me whatever he sends me. Audio side of it I don't need. I have got 25 gigs worth of Queen stuff on this drive, right? Now, one thing I don't have, I don't want to have Queen Greatest Hits 3. And the reason why I don't want it is because I think it's just a waste of my space. Waste of space. It's a no-no. No. Only ones I got on there was only raw mix. That's all I've got. Rest of it can go to hell. So no, I don't need anything of audios on the drive. I have everything I need. I don't have much bootlegs because I don't have Nebworth, which I'm hoping Gaming Head's going to get that one. I don't have Nebworth. I don't have the Golders Green concert. I don't have I don't have many bootlegs. I only have Rio, but I don't have that as complete. But I'm looking for a couple of bootlegs now from what actually your Gaming Here was saying to me about it, which is fine. Mr. Metal's here, good stuff. Mr. Metal says Greatest 3 was shit. Greatest 3 was a nightmare. To be honest, I think we should just bin the whole lot. I'll keep the artwork, but nah. CDs, no. Don't bother with that stuff. Greatest Hits 4, that is actually a bootleg, and that is actually one of the worst bootlegs ever. In fact, Mr. Metal has that still in his computer, but it's all edited songs. And I don't actually think it's not a legit CD. So I particularly don't want to have Greatest Hits 4. I did have it, but it is just it's a terrible CD. It doesn't make any sense. It's not good. But Greatest 3 is terrible. I don't have that on my drive. Awful. Indeed, having Soul Stuff on a Queen compilation is awful. Remixes are just making me cringe. The only best remixed album that came out was the Freddie Mercury Script Pretender in the USA. And there's people confused about that one. The USA version of it on Hollow Records is remixed and it's brilliant. UK one is awful. It isn't the same. US one is better. Because UK one was terrible. Tez, I have a complete Golders Green concert. I made my own bootleg of it. I did have that on download. In fact, I could get it again. I did have it, but the only I think I had I had Led Zeppelin one. I'll get Led Zeppelin in a minute. But I did have that on download, but I lost it. But if you can get that for me, mate, appreciate it. Now, Mr. Metal, if you're here, I have some news. Gaming Head is going to do me a Blu-ray complete uncut version of the tribute concert. This is the whole lot. This is the 4 hours uncut version. I am about to get a Blu-ray next year. Blu-ray USB Blu-ray little Blu-ray thing. Really good as well. Getting one of those next year. And if Mr. Metal would like a copy of this Blu-ray version of it, let me know. Because Gaming Head's going to send it to me for my birthday. And I wondered if you wanted a copy of it as well. And he's got the sleeve produced. He's done the best work ever. And in fact, I will show you the cover actually, because I am allowed to show the cover now. We just had to wait till it was all finalised first. I do have it somewhere. Downloads. This is the one that Gaming Head is working on at the moment, which is amazing. So this is. Let me get rid of that. So this is what Gaming Head's working on now. This is what the game. I just told you. Give me a second. Don't go too fast. I want to know if you would like a Blu-ray copy of this. Gaming Head managed to get me the whole concert, all uncut, in a Blu-ray format of this. This is the uncut edition. He's worked on this so hard. and he's doing it on Blu-ray, a 2-disc Blu-ray, including extras, which are here. He's putting the whole one on the first disc. This is the whole lot on disc 1. Disc 2 is bonus stuff he found in the archives, even the 1992 making of the concert. And he is being really, really amazing. And this guy has also got the American tribute to Axl Rose. It's also got excerpts from Queen documentaries, Champions of the World. It's got Days of Our Lives. It's got From Rags to Rhapsody. It's got Barcelona on it. It's just crammed so much. And he's doing this as well. It's not for sale. I've been credited also to do the labels. And Jan has, and Gaming Heads produced the actual thing. And this has been such amazing stuff to have. So I wondered if he wants a copy of it. I'll be able to print this off. He has to get me the discs first. He's going to burn it all on 2 Blu-rays, and I think this will make it the official release. That's what he's working on at the minute. And I really have to say a big thank you to him, because he has worked his arse off to get this thing. It took him over 3 days to do it, and he's done it. What he's got to do now is get the Blu-rays, send it to me. I'm going to print the artwork off, and I'm going to make. And when he's going to send me the case as well, but I'm putting the Blu-ray case. So do you want that? Because I'll be able to post that. I'll have to send it to you, but I will give that. I will be able to send that as the full Blu-ray version of it, the full BBC version. Yes, it is the complete BBC version. It's not the edited one. It's also got innuendo. It's got actually restored innuendo. He's done a great job of it as well. Oh my God, it's brilliant. So I will sort that out for Mr. Metal, and he has to. But the only thing is, you can't review it on your channel, and you can't sell this, because this is not allowed to be sold. It's only for Queen fans only, and I just thought that was a great idea to do, and I'm gonna do that for Chris, for Mr. Metal, for him, and I will do it for you, mate. And I think he's gonna be great with it. 1 Blu-ray disc, the whole concert, 4 hours from beginning to end. It's gonna be really good. It's also got U2. It's got the YouTube video. It's got the Shining Star video. It is got the complete second half. It's also got the complete first half. It's got Extreme. It's got Def Leppard's full set. Audio's been really good on it as well. Oh my God, it's going to be a good one. Looking forward to that. My channel don't do Queen, you know that. I do Queen. I do it. I'll review it on my channel. Speaking of which, Mr. Metal has had nearly over about, I think it was, how many views you had on the channel? 600 now, I think, within the last 4 months on the channel. I think you have. You're doing well. Oh, good, mate. Doing good. And his channel's doing really well. So support the guy. It's cool. I love his banter every time his videos every time he brings content out every week. The channel is doing really good. So big thank you to him for great things going on as well, which is cool. It's good. It's good. He's also changed his new logo to the mask, and I love it. His channel is going to be really successful. It's going to take a long time to get those subscribers. It's a hard task to do, but you've got to try and produce as much content as possible on your channel. He did the 10 videos in 1 week, 10 videos in 1 week, and then he did another one. That's cool. Do you want to look at the link I posted to? Yes, I will. loudersound.com. Oh yeah, he's also sent me a link today, a great link today of a Queen discs as well. So Planet Mixer, Gaming Head, if you're still here, can you send me the link to the to the one you sent me today, which was the Queen disc one, he's found a page where you can buy the boot, where you can buy that Nebworth, and I think Mr. Metal will want that as well, because that's the one he wants to say. Right. So here is what we're going to look at now. With some links now. I'm not going to show you this on camera. I'm just basically showing you these from here. This is a Loudest Sound, the 50 best Queen songs of all time. This is classic rock. I have read this. I've read it. I'm just going to say, right, that Classic Rock magazine is all right, but from Classic Rock's point of view, right, they have got it right and they have got it wrong. But it's, from my point of view, it's a bit okay. So I'll say that's a safe one. It's a safe one. So I'm going to say it's a safe one to have. So really, from my point of view, that is, Classic Rock is, they're sometimes wrong, but they're sometimes right. But I do agree on some. I do disagree on some of them. But on my point of view, they've got it right. Not much to say about that, really. So they've got it right and they've got it wrong, but they're half and half. And now working on the Greatest Sticks Blu-ray as well with live bonus concert. Yes, I think Mr. Metal will want that as well. Yes, because he wants stuff like this. Because he's obviously seen the Blu-ray, the DVD I sent him was Japan, and the one which was the full concert of Earl's Court, which I think he friggin' enjoyed actually for that. So that was really good. So yeah, amazing stuff. So Gaming Head sent me a link today, and because he's been looking at bootlegs, I told him about the bootleg Get Down Make Love, which apparently Mr. Metal has still got. It's, oh, that's Japan. That's it here. This site, I'm going to show this site on camera actually. Let's get her off there a minute. Show you the browser. Let's go to browser. Oh no, I can't. Let's go to window capture. There we are. Add existing. Okay. It doesn't work. Well, 2 seconds, guys. Let's get this on here. Browser. We need a window capture device. We do. And we need the let's see. Sometimes this doesn't work. No, looks like I'm going to do a screen capture this time. Screen capture. Display capture screen. Not my whole desktop because I've got private stuff on here, but never mind. It'll do for now. Let me just re-enhance this bigger. This is a site he's found called Queen Disc Japan, and he's found all these things for sale on this site, and this is a legit site as well. This is legit. This is brilliant. He's found the Nebworth 86 concert, the complete issue, for €62. That is good price. And he found this by getting a chance to realizing that this is the complete version. This site is amazing. It's actually got all the Wardo releases that have come from Japan, and it is seriously really, really good. And I don't know who's selling these online, but it's got a 2-minute and 30 seconds version of the Wardo version from SoundCloud, which I have heard, and the sound quality on this is absolutely amazing. It is the best one you're ever going to get for the SoundCloud. If you're ever going to go to the SoundCloud and listen to the sound quality on this, it is friggin' awesome. It is so good. It's actually a sample clipped together of all the sections together, and it sounds incredible. The site is really good. And if you were to type in, for example, you wanted that one, with the DVD. That is the best one you're ever going to get, because the sound quality on this is amazing. It's just superb. And he's also it's actually just it's actually a Japanese website, but it's also they've got Bob Dylan in here and stuff. But you got the Queen stuff, and it's you've got the Queen, and you got all the Queen. They got the Queen bonus ones. These ones are fancy these as well. Actually, the Budokan one, 2 CD set, the Nagoya one, Osaka one, the Live Aid one, which they have put together, all the Live Aid together, which I love the artwork for this, and it's 24 quid. That's cheap as anything there is. And I think this one is probably the best version that you're ever going to get on download. It is so cool. I love the artwork on this a lot. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got the stereo FM recording, and it's got the original audience recording as well from it. And my point of view, it's really, really good. So I do recommend to get this as well, and also includes the DVD as well of the full concert. Includes the introduction from Griffiths Jones, Mel Smith, and then it's got on stage Bohemian Rhapsody, blah blah blah, original Japanese live broadcast of it, and rehearsals of Bohemian Rhapsody, Radio Gaga, and live at Wembley Stadium for that as well. I do think this is a great release. You're never going to get a release like that ever. All these discs are available to buy, and thank God somebody took time to sell these as well. Finally, you can get the Wardo release as well from it, and it's so bloody awesome. That is so cheap to buy. So treat yourselves at Christmas time for this and do that. This has also got the legendary Christmas concert, Queen demos, the definitive Hyde Park one for 31 quid, which is not bad. That's the one I really want to get, is this one. This is the one that should really brought out many years ago. And this is the one that I really, really like to have. It's also got the original LP3 in the park. It's also got the soundboard recording, and it's also got the DVD, full DVD version of it as well. Bonus tracks as well that never ever issued. And it's also got pro camera footage of this, and it is just brilliant. So treat yourselves, guys, at Christmas if you can. Get these discs. Get yourselves involved in that QueenDiscJapan.com. Good site, that. Very good site. You only came back to extend it today, which was really interesting. So get yourselves some Queen stuff this year for Christmas, if you can get it at Christmas. I don't know how long it'll take to get over here, but saying that will take easy from it. There's a 15. Pamela says it's 15 seconds long, but of this. But I don't know if you've seen this before, Tez. Which is what? Planet Mixer. Oh, you got Queen. Oh, you got a YouTube link there. I don't know where it is. Let's have a look. I might have to mute this because it's the sound. Oh, it's the outtakes from yeah, there's outtakes from the Global Slightly Mad. Yeah, that was never issued at all. That they used some parts in the video for some of the releases they used for it, and some of the Queen Greatest Fix VHS for it, which is decent. Would be a lovely idea to release a Live Aid concert by Queen. It's just the world we created for Record Store Day next year. James, you know what? That would be an amazing idea. That would be an amazing idea. 33 RPM, 180 gram vinyl, picture disc. Wow. Wow. That's going to be really good. Really good. Gaming says, I will definitely order something on this page next year. Yeah, definitely. You've got to definitely get that high. You have to get that Nebworth. You have to get that Nebworth one for definite. That's a definite one I want. I don't want the DVD. I've seen the DVD of it. I just want the goddamn audio for it. Yeah. But first of all, you've got to buy these. Yes, buy these ones, please, before you get it. Because they're cheaper to buy than that anyway. I thought it was funny clean that shit with a pigeon on the sofa. I know. Yeah, I always liked that video a lot. I think Freddie was in his element when he did that video. He's thinking, oh, we'll make a great video this time and make it funny and thingy for it. I was actually dedicated to Liza Minnelli that, because the whole outfit was Liza Minnelli anyway. And she loved it so much. Liza Minnelli, in the 80s, she brought a song out called Lose My Mind, which was Simon Sondheim wrote this, and it was really, really good song. That, and she did a song called Tue Nights Forever, and I think Freddie liked her voice a lot as well from it, which was really good. It's amazing. Oh, I've got something else to show you guys as well. Actually, this is something that you guys don't know about, which I did discuss with Mark the last couple of days ago, and I will get to your questions in a second. I'll do the let me do this first, which is going to be let me see what it is here. Yeah, I have something to show you guys that you probably need to know about, and this is what I have to say is the best ever compilation. But I didn't know about this until I researched it quite a bit. Let me see, here it is there. Now this is a CD you can buy, and it's actually not bad to buy now. It's pretty cheap for what it was. But there was when Freddie Mercury just lost his life in 1992. In 1993, Dave Clark, who was a good guy, he did a CD. I didn't know it was dedicated to him. No way. Let me show you this anyway. So this is something that Dave Clark released on his own label. Dave Clark 5, Glad All Over. This album was released in 1993 and dedicated to Freddie Mercury. It was. All the songs on here are actually are really amazing. I think they are really good. Especially the last track on there. Wow, heard that last track, it's brilliant. Dave Clark also remastered the whole lot of this, and this disc is friggin' brilliant. And I never knew that this was dedicated to Freddie Mercury before he passed away. This was really, really amazing. And if you have to get something really good, you have to listen to this, because this is just incredible. I didn't know EMI was going to release this, but saying that, it's a fantastic CD to get. So if you love that sort of 60s era, I'd say get this. It is brilliant, brilliant. And we're dedicated to Freddie Mercury. Before the Freddie Mercury, he put some money towards the release of this to get out, and then he basically did the Dead or Alive video and Time. And when he was doing this, he went, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dedicate the whole lot to Freddie Mercury, to his life. And this album is brilliant. So do get yourselves this album. If you can afford it, it's cheap to buy on Discogs anyway for £7. Get out on CD. I mean, I'm looking hard to get this on download, and I can't get it on download. I can try my best, but there's been some versions out there that are kind of a bit naff, but saying that, they're alright. But it's a definite one to get, guys. Fantastic. I love the last two tracks. They are really good. Last two tracks on there? Last two tracks are Put a Little Love in Your Heart and You Already Get Together. And them two tracks, they just work so well. And you got to hear them. And you've also got Rock and Roll Medley. You've got Live in the Sky, Red Balloon, Here Comes Summer, Good at Rock and Roll, Try So Hard, I'll Be Yours, My Love, Real and Rockin' Over and Over. I like that because Having a Wild Weekend, Cash Us If You Can, Everyone Knows I Still Love You, Any Way You Want It, Don't Let Me Down, Bits and Pieces, Can You See That She's Mine, and Do You Love Me, and Glad All Over. And I'm glad that he re-released Glad All Over for Freddie. I'm very, very impressed with that a lot, which is cool. So I'm really happy that you guys probably didn't know about that, but that was for him. There's also a great booklet inside that tells you all the songs, and also on the end of it, it says, this is dedicated to a good friend of mine, which is FM, and you all know who it is. That's cool. Right, let's all go ahead and over to right now. Michael says, do you know the innuendo cover? Do you know the innuendo cover the German band Scanner did in 1997? I think it was pretty good. Yes, I know about that actually. I do, and I've heard it. In fact, I think that was on David R. Fuller's channel, I think he started doing it originally, and it sounded really, really good. Very good indeed. I've seen the Oscars for Bohemian Rhapsody, and Rami has already won, I think. Do you know what? Since this movie's kicked off, I think it will probably get a good Oscar award for it. In fact, Brian and Roger are at the Oscars. When is it? I don't know when it is actually. Oh, it's between now and Christmas, isn't it? Or has it been? I don't think it's been yet. But they're going to the Oscars anyway to go and receive their award for great music for it. So looking forward to that actually coming out. I mean, they'll have to say this is a brilliant release. We've had great stuff and done with it, and this guy's great. I've also heard this rumor going around there. It's supposed to be a second part of this film, and I think it is on the cards. I think it is. They've been talking about it for quite a while, and I think they're going to make a second one to it called The Show Must Go On, and I think it should make it as well. Make a second one, please, guys, because it will work out great. And it would work out amazing for the second one. So yeah, definitely a sequel's in the works, because I have seen it online, I have seen it on the press, and then it was good. 2018 was a good year for music. What's your favourite albums this year? 2018 has been a good year for music. My point of view, these three. Best one ever, Alex's album. Without a doubt. Michael's got to buy that one and the Gothic Songbook as well. He's got to buy both of them. But yeah, that's both of them anyway for that. Right, okay guys, I've got to just disappear for 2 seconds, and I'll see you guys back here in just a moment. Hey. When you need to go somewhere, you need to go. You need to go. Oh my god, I just feel like I have cut away from my shoulders now and I'm just so tired. Anyway, get back to chat now. So apologies for that, guys. I had to call nature. Yeah, Brian says possible sequel. Yeah, I think there is possible sequel for that. Michael says, Dukes of the Orient is the best rock album of the year this year. Doom Child album is not bad at all. I could have thought better for it. My point of view, favourite albums this year from myself. What have you said there? Really, just these three. Alex's album is the best one I've ever produced. I would say this year's albums. I've got one negative one to say, which I didn't like. That was the new Nordic Union album. Is not what I thought it would be. Disappointed. Very disappointed with our album. Not happy with it at all. Air Race's new album is really good. Doro's new album, All for Metal, it was a great album, including Love's Gone to Hell on it. Dream Child album was pretty good. I'd say Motion Device, definitely. I've also been getting myself sorted out with new artists as well next year, including an amazing artist called Alex. No, a new artist called Alice. No, Alice. What's her name? New artist was supposed to be Amy Ridley. It was coming out next year with a new album. I can't wait to see that. Yeah. So again, he just sent me a screenshot of what he wants to buy, and he said he wants to get. Let's look. He says he wants to get the Spaced Out one. He wants to get Queen Demos, Queen Definitive, Hyde Park, Queen Live Japan, and Queen Live in Rio. Pretty good. Pretty good. Devil's Hand released the first album. I only know one song and it sounds some samples. Sounds fine. If you like it, Tez, check it out. Yeah, I will do. Well, I like to check new albums out when I'm thinking about it. Like I said, I like to check things out, which is more what I like to do. Gives you some ideas for new albums and things. Looking good. Look forward to next year being a good year for music albums. So one other thing happened this kind of last 2 weeks ago was, have you heard about the news that Joe Perry passed away from Aerosmith? Yeah, the guy passed away. Guitarist, hell of a great guy. Miss him a lot. Really good, really amazing guitarist. He is fantastic. I don't know who's going to replace him now, but you know, shame about that. Devil's Hands, a project by Andrew Friedman from Last in Nine and Mike Slammer from City Boy. There's a band apparently who's just been signed to Frontiers called Magic Dance. They brought in an amazing song out. They got signed last year, and there's only this band who haven't made it at all. They just got offered a great deal to work with Frontiers for another year or so to do their album. And I've heard one of the tracks in it, and I love it. It is well impressed. Album artwork puts me off a bit, but saying that the song is good. But saying that, really good band. Looking forward to having them become a great success with Frontiers a lot for it. Which brings me on to another thing that you guys want to know about. If you remember at the beginning of the year, when I just started up this little label, and we sent a copy of Secret Voiceover to Frontiers in Italy. And apparently, I have no idea what happened to that. It seemed to have disappeared. It seemed to have disappeared somewhere. So so basically I tried ringing them, tried to get a hold of them. They didn't. I don't know what happened to it. I have no idea what happened to it. So since I went on the lost cause, we're going to send it to the American label, The Orchard, which is in New York City. Now, I know it's a bit of a risk, but if them guys in Italy can't understand English, send it to the States instead and see what we can do with it. But we'll, because apparently they've been live streaming quite a lot The Orchard on America, and they did a deal with them over the past year or so. And now we would like to know if they would be interested to bring out 3 of our albums. That would be good. As far as the Brian May thing went ahead, by the way, yes, it was sent to Brian May, but at the moment he's doing promotional tours at the moment, so I don't know when he's back in the house. But it was sent to his address, and we will wait and see what happens within the next year or so. We'll see what happens first, because at the minute he's busy. So, let's see how it goes. Joe Perry has not passed away. He has. He has. Let me have a quick look on here. I know the Buzzcocks guy passed away, but let me have a quick look. Oh no, he's not. He apparently was in hospital. Is that right? He was in hospital with his thing. Yeah, he says, oh, as a result of his New York City collapse, Perry cancelled his fall-winter Switzerland manifesto tour in order to rest for the remainder of 2018. Yes, because he's had to retire from them. I thought it was, well, they said a critical condition in his thing. There it was. So yeah, but it was Buzzcocks lead singer passed away. Yeah, I know. Pete Shelley. I heard his solo stuff, his first solo album, XL1. Very good. Telephone Operator is brilliant. Really, really good. I like his solo stuff. They're better than his punk stuff, to be honest. Because you can't get a hold of the Buzzcocks albums anymore, and they never brought them out. EMI was just being stingy about that, and they just said, "No, I want to bring that out." Like, why? Because they're not popular? Get lost. EMI's just being a dick sometimes, you know. They can't bring anything out these days, can they? No. So they can just do what they want with it. But, yeah. But I'm really looking forward to next year being a lot of things happening next year with this. With all of our artists. And including our beloved person, which Michael did the artwork for, which I do have a picture of somewhere. Yeah. Jodie will be back. She'll be back with her album. Yes, we promise, guys. We do promise this will be out. Yes, Dead Inside will be out next year. One of the most talked about albums ever of the year. Jodie will be back, and she's going to record Dead Inside. I saw her yesterday. She's suffering from a bit of bronchitis in her thing at the moment. Got a bad cough, but she's willing to start a project next year, and that will be out. Now, I do promise, guys. I know you've been waiting a long, long time, but it will be out next year. We absolutely promise it'll be out. When you're ready to come and record, we will have it out by the time it's out. Hopefully we'll have it out in a good few months. It'll be a long wait for it though, but saying that we will get it out. be cool. Let's see. Joe Perry won't die. He is like Keith Richards. Now, he'd be alright. He just needs some rest for a bit. Rolling Stones have AAA batteries up the rosters. Do you know what, right, Mr. Metal? I've got to say something about the Rolling Stones. Their 60s and 70s career and 80s career is not bad. But like you just said, you just put on there, the Rolling Stones have been going for many years now. Mick Jagger has never changed at all. They're the most longest surviving band that have ever been since 1960. 64, they brought out their first song, "Come On," which was a cover of Chuck Berry, and then they started writing their own original material. They did "I Want to Be Your Man," which was originally written by McCartney and Lennon. And then they wrote their own stuff after that. "Tears Go By," and "Midnight Rambler," "Can't Always Get What You Want." They did write some brilliant stuff, but they have been touring since the decade they were ever born. And then Mick Jagger produced that solo album for what's his name? Chris Farlow. And then there was that one for Madeline. What's it called? Marianne Faithfull. I've been listening to a new 60s station. Now, the station I used to listen to was I think I mentioned this on Tuesday. I started listening to a station called Free Music, keepfreemusic.com/60s, and I played it all the time on my phone. And then when I'm in the bath, I like listening to it because I like the 60s stuff. Well, apparently the station stopped streaming, and now it's changed their name to Absolute 60s. So apparently Radionomy has been on their case, and apparently they're no longer streaming anymore. So they've changed it now to Absolute 60s, which apparently a station has been replacement for it. And it's absolutely brilliant. They played the full version of Eloise by Paul Ryan. Wow. The full vertion of it. Oh my God. You never get that on radio anymore. It's great. He said, that's what I mean. They can't stop since the 60s. They're like Jumping Jack Flash. I know, but they wrote it, didn't they? The video for that is really good. Yeah. I do like their rock period. Their heavy shit period. 60s period is great. For their like, I mean, the only best stuff I've got is the Roll Gold album, which is the +1 with "Tell Me" on it, which my dad loves that track, and he said, "Who's this?" He says, "It's the Rolling Stones, Dad." I says, "Tell Me." I said, "I've never heard it before." I says, "MP3, put it in your MP3 player, play it to him," and he fell in love with the song straight away. He just said, "Wow." So I never knew they wrote this song. I says, "Oh, they wrote it." "Tell Me" is one of their most great songs ever. Just play it on YouTube and just play the song. It is such a good song. It's one of their most best ever songs they've written. Apart from all the other great songs they've written in many, many years, like Painted Black and the other ones. And "Tell Me" is an absolute must on a play. Absolute must. That is just really great. Mr. Metal, actually this is an idea, Mr. Metal. On your playlist, you should put on that and Rolling Stones "Tell Me" on your playlist. And you'll just really fall for it. You will. It's got one of those brilliant intros on it. And I also heard another. I tell you what, I was hearing the other day. There was a song by The Herd, which Peter Frampton was in, and oh God, there was this song yesterday that I absolutely love. I'll find out what it's called, but I heard this yesterday on the station, and my God, it was good. It was called The heard. It was called From the Underworld. Oh my god. Oh my god. No wonder it's one of the most 100 best songs of the 60s ever written. I just heard that guitar when it came in, and I just thought, what is this? And it was like listening to something that I could just put on repeat all the time. Wow. 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 Really, really good. And it was one of the most top 6 songs in the 60s. 67. It was on the album Paradise Lost. My whole brain had really changed and went, ooh, this is good. Even Humble Pie's 30 Days in the Hole was about Newcastle when Marriott wrote it. They were a good band as well. Good band signed to A&M Records. First album was released on Immediate because Marriott had to finish his contract with Immediate because at the time the Small Faces were undisputed with Decca Records and moved to Immediate for a couple of albums. And then they owed one more album back to Immediate, and then they went to A&M. And that album is really good. And the Humble Pie stuff from the 70s is so good, especially that goddamn 30 Days in the Hole. God, even when Mr. Big actually did it live every time, never recorded it live, never recorded it for their albums. But wow, really good stuff. That shame there's never ever been a version of that ever recorded live by ever done in the studio by Mr. Big. But that was actually their calling card. They wanted to do it, so and it's good. One of the stations that I don't like at the minute is, but I've never played ever again to this day, it's probably Planet Rock Radio. I'm not liking that station a lot, really. Don't like it. What are your thoughts on the track Black Hole Sun? Do you know what, right? That song in the 90s, that was a good song when it came out. I thought Robert Plant was on that song, but he's not. But I actually think that song is really good. It's different. It's not like the music I'm into at the minute. But sorry, it's not like the music. It's not like the music that I don't like to listen to at the minute, which is the cheeky stuff. That song is good. It's really clever. Really clever how they do like a bit of Led Zeppelin. I thought Robert Plant was on it, and I thought it's not like Robert Plant. It's not even Robert Plant on it. It's actually it's the guy who sings it is similar to Robert Plant, who got like Black Hole Sun, and it's just brilliant. Brilliant. So I thought, oh, I wonder if they sampled the voice from that to go onto there. Well, they didn't. Just sang it that way. But I do like that song a lot. I like that song. That's by yeah. But that's a good song. That that's what started getting into the metal scene. That and rock. But it was a shame it was commercialized when it was not on Planet, when it wasn't played on Hard Radio. As Hardradio.com had started in 1995, and that station has been my favourite station I've ever loved since I love what lives. Every Sunday when I've got nothing to do, when I've got all my business sorted out, I put it on for an hour. Listen to the thing. It gets me work for the day. Put it on for an hour, play it, and all I do is listen to it all the time. Because that station is just doesn't have any DJs on there. There's no talk. There's no crap. There's none of this swearing parts out of songs and stuff. It's all uncut. It's really, really good. Hardradio.com is the best station I've ever listened to. I played it to Chris and he said, "Wow, the station's great." played some. I still love that Sign of the Witch. That Sign of the Witch is. This is the thing. I love that song, Sign of the Witch. That is the best ever doom metal song I've ever heard. And Mr. Metal has never heard that track. Play it. It's bloody brilliant. Sign of the Witch. What a hell of a song. I thought I did have actually. It doesn't matter. But yeah, Sign of the Witch. Even Mr. Metal. Sign of the Witch. You've got to put that on. And I mean it. Such a good riff. Really fucking doom metal on that. Really good. Yeah. And he says, I'm working on the bonus for the Freddie Mercury tribute. Sorry for my inactivity. It's okay. It's okay. I'm only here for another... How long? Another 10 minutes. Just had to walk to the shop for a 2-pint milk. Nearly walked into a used condom in someone's... Oh, for God's sake. Twigs. Makes you wonder what dirty bastards are left there. I'm not happy. Oh, dear. Well, that's why they do that in woods and stuff. They go to the woods and they... It's not right, is it? I mean, I've seen teenagers these days. I mean, they hang around that down there. I love you. I want you. Come with me. Please. I like you. Oh, this little love time they're gonna have together. Love nests everywhere. That's it. That's just teenagers all these days. I mean, when I'm out with Devon sometimes, I basically what I do with Devon is I take her for half an hour, and the Dean is just basically down the road, and we passed it a couple of times, and we went through this little den thing, and there's like 8 kids sitting with the phones, talking as a little group. What is all that about? Seriously. It's just like, what? Nuts. By the way, I tried to find my best to find a TV documentary from the Super Channel. Unfortunately, I can't find it. Well, because you're good at these things, why don't you download it off YouTube, all in parts, edit the video together, enhance the quality to HD if you can. If you can go on Power Director or Adobe Power Video thing. See if you can clean it up a little bit and see what you can do. Just download it. Just download it off YouTube. It's a very good documentary. It's the pre-documentary prior to the. It was actually filmed on the day. It was actually done live. It wasn't done live, but it was done in pre-production in the UK. But there's a very good copy of it on YouTube, but I'm not sure if I should take this one. Just get it and just try and see what you can do with it. You're good at all these DVDs anyway. You're good at what you did on that one at the moment you're doing, what's the Freddie Mercury tribute. Just try it. See if you can enhance it a bit. You just got to take from a negative sort of side. Well, no. Try your best. See what you can do. Yeah, I can't wait for this goddamn Blu-ray. Can't wait. Oh, finally get a Blu-ray version of it. Yay, fantastic. Finally get rid of that piece of crap one down over there as well. The one that's behind me, the white one. Finally get rid of that in the bin. Piece of shit. But you never know. We'll see. This is why we have 4 walls and a roof. This is why we have 3 walls and a roof. 1, 2. No, 1, 2, 3. 2 walls and a roof. In this room, Nearly finished this Red Dead game 2. It was the Game Awards on Thursday night. They showed off new Mortal Kombat 11 and Crash Bandicoot, but was hoping for a sequel remake to Odyssey. Tell you what, I was watching yesterday. I was at Jade's house yesterday after the meeting had finished. I tell you what, right? I've seen the new Mortal Kombat trailer for it. It is great. The Left 4 Dead, is it 5 or something? Seen that one. Lewis was just going nuts for it yesterday. I was like, calm down, it's only a bloody game. I says, but it's so exciting, it's great, it's great, it's great, it's great. It's like, I need it. I'm thinking, calm down, calm, it's just a bloody game. His actions are pretty funny, hilarious, to be honest. So, yeah, I've also seen the new Crash Bandicoot one. I've seen there's actually a couple of more games I have seen. Yeah. I've also been watching I'm absolutely weird this, but yesterday, Harry Potter, I love Harry Potter a lot. I love it so much. But he was playing all these these YouTube poops and things of Harry Potter and all that, and bloody hilarious. Just laughing my arse off to it. There's one called The Rap Harry Potter. It's not done like done like rap music. It's done really clever. How they've took the styles of, they've took it like the off the movie, but the way that they've actually done it is clever. I got Dark Souls remastered. Oh, you finally got it? Yes. Dark Souls is a fucking hard piece of shit. It is. That's in a good way. That's a good way, not in a bad way. It is the hardest piece of shit game ever created. I'm very glad Dark Souls 1 finally got a good remaster. Dark Souls 2 is the bastard. Dark Souls 3 is the heavy bastard. It's not easy to play. Dark Souls, in my opinion, is just incredible, brilliant, fantastic, down to earth, hard as fuck. It's not an easy game to play. Once you know what you're doing, you're fine. When you get yourself in the mode of what you want to do, it gets fucking hard. Even when we were playing, if you guys remember, there was a game out quite a while back called Two Worlds, which was never completed, that game. I did like it. I thought it wasn't too graphic enough. Bangs, Dylan. Bangs. Bangs are weird. Go in your bed. Go in bed. Go in your bed. Go in your bed. Right, I'm with you guys now for another, because I had a break for a few minutes. I'm going to be with you guys for another 20 minutes. Then we're going to leave you today. So, people hoping for a new Bully game, or like Lanor 2 next from Rockstars. Is that Rockstars the company? Is that Rockstar Gaming? Or is it something anyway? I don't know about that. I'll be going to a Christmas party next Sunday. I have mixed feelings for it though. Well, next week, just to let you guys know, next week it's our last Queensville of the year. End of year show. Yes. We got an end of year show coming up next week. It'll be the last one. We're having 3 hours, by the way. We're here for 3 hours next Saturday. Yes, 3 hours of Queensville next Saturday, because we're going to do something special actually on that day, which I have planned. If it's going to happen, hope so. We'll see. I keep getting message retracted for some reason of Mr. Metal. He says apparently new video upload coming up this week. Good. Look forward to that. Look forward to a Christmas video coming up for that as well. So I'll be getting festive next week, and we'll be having a Christmas treat next week with you guys. Make your mind up, Devin, what you doing? In or out? Do this all the time, Devin. Make your mind up. Calm down. So I'll be here next week, guys, for a 3-hour special of Queensville next week. Because it's going to be exciting. It'll be the last one for a while, because we won't be back until January the 6th. I think we're back. January the 5th we're back. 6th or 5th. Back on the 5th. Back on the 5th. When headache season comes. Now, it should be alright. The 5th of January, we'll be back with Queensville next year. So, yeah, looking forward to that, Mr. Metal coming up. There's something I was going to say as well. I can't remember what I was going to mention. I don't remember. No, I can't remember. Something else. My website is getting some new pages over this month. Your website looks great. Website looks great. My website needs to be updated now, actually. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Sunday tomorrow. Wednesday tomorrow. Well, apart from taking her out tomorrow. I think you'll like Lenore. It's a game set in the 1940s which has been a detective solving crime. Oh, that one! I know about that game. Of course. Yes. Very good to play that, actually. It's all a bit like Untouchables game in the 90s. It's got a bit of that feeling of feelings of games and stuff, you know. It's good. What do you think of this? Look. Let's see. That's not bad. That is not bad. Could be a bit touched up a bit more. Just a tiny bit more touch up on it. Looks good. Looks good. If you can put that together and try and enhance it as much as you can. Sound quality is a bit naff on it, but video quality is better. When you try and enhance this video, audio quality in it be better as well. Give it all the hissy sounds on it. But yeah, not bad. Unless you can find somebody who actually uploaded it and get in touch with them and say, yeah, use your VHS type, will you? So yeah, see what goes on with that anyway. It's good. A little more enhancement on that one. Just a tiny more enhancement on it, you'll be fine. List of my bands will be included as well. Oh yes, you're putting yes, I keep getting the bands list you're putting together as well. I know you were trying to do that for quite a while back now. And he's been doing a huge list on Excel, and he's putting the CD collection together and everything, and he did it before and he got so much good with it. But putting that Bible together, you should actually, what you should do is when you put your Bible together, you should put it as a PDF and let everybody read that PDF on the website. Add it to the website and put us here, my list of bands, and like a PDF of list of bands and a PDF document of making a PDF of that one, which will work. Because I've done it with mine. I've done a PDF of 2 of the newsletters already, and they're on there. That's cool. Didn't start enhancing it yet. Okay, looks good. Hope we got it's going to be looking really nice HD quality. Hope so. He's good at that stuff, you know. He's very good at it. That would be really good to say that. If they do it like they did with the Miracle video, and like all the interviews of the Miracle video, I'll be very impressed with it. Very impressed. Very good. Look forward to that. Actually, I do look forward to that release. Panic says, "What are your thoughts on the movie 9? Did you say you and Mr. Metal had seen it before?" I did. Yes, I did. We watched it. Quite a while back. When he got the new Blu-ray releases. He used to buy the Blu-ray releases every month, and I did like it. I liked it a lot. It was a different film, but it was very, very well it was very well done in a way. I thought it was really good. The thing about CGI animation is I don't like CGI animation, but for that film I'm going to give it a yes on that. I did love it. I think both of us liked it, to be honest. It was great. Good storyline, very clever film, and what I think they should still continue making real animation and all this rubbish stuff going on. I also heard from Jade yesterday. I said to her, why is it they always keep remaking Disney films? Apparently, according to Jade, she says apparently in his will, he said you should remake 10 films every year to bump up the budget, bump up the films, like sequels and stuff, in his will. So apparently in his will he's got 10 every 10 years they want to try and bring out all of some to reboot the films as they can. So instead of making like Mary Poppins like a sequel, which it isn't a sequel at all, it's a new story apparently, and it's just the fact that they're not doing any silly songs in it this time. It's more of a drama side of it this time. It's not like a Disney sort of sing-esque film. So it's, yeah, but it's good. It's either way to do that things. I love it as well. I also thought it went too dark for kids, and the deaths were over the top. It's alright really. Dark Crystal movie was better. Dark Crystal was a bit of a flop. Before Jim Henson's side of it, it was a great, fantastic visual concept idea. Brian Froud's brilliant creations. Really good movie. It's a shame it flopped in the States though, because Universal executives walked out in the movie and they said this is a disaster. But when they made the next one, which was, what was it? The Labyrinth. That was really good. So that was one of the most collective ones I had. But Dark Crystal was a bit hit and miss, but it was alright. It's going to be it's going about, but I don't know if it's true. The want to kill of Woody in Toy Story 4 I found is an absolute lie. It doesn't have it for killing toys. Oh, it's Toy Story. It's the fourth one they're bringing out now, aren't they? Next year, the one. Yeah. I've seen the new trailer for Incredibles 2, and I want to see it. It ain't out yet though, but I've known the worked on it so hard for that film. For years worth of doing it, but I would love to see that Incredibles 2, which I'm going to get downloaded on Christmas Day, and I'm going to watch it on Christmas Day, and I'm going to watch movies on my big screen TV because I'm getting I'm actually going to try and get a brand new big screen TV. I think I need a big one now. This one's too small. It's too much. Sorry for using it for what I need to use it on, but it was okay. Toy Story 4, I don't know. I like them. I like it up to 3. Fourth one, I don't know. If it's the fact that Sid's coming back, I don't know. You go, Clint? I do like the first one. I do like the second one. I think the third one, no, the second one was a bit. The thing about the sequel was the second one was a little bit slow. The third one was more better. It had more challenge to it. The second one was a bit naff. A bit boring. Very boring. The story it didn't flow very well with it. It's just with those two new characters brought in with a female and the cowboy, the old fella. It just bored me a lot. It's just like, oh, this is getting really tiring. It's like, stop the fucking madness. And those two was what caused it off. And that's why my mum watched it and she said I didn't like it. It's just boring. It's just so bland. Killing a Miss Potato Head, she's an annoying cow. I do like the Pixar films. Shrek was brilliant. So the thing about the Shrek films, I think the first, actually, I think all of them were funny as hell. They are really brilliant. Mike Myers, who plays the great thing in that, he played a great part. I say to movies, I watched the first one. ITV showed the first one, but they cut bits out of it because they weren't allowed to show certain scenes that were unsuitable for kids. Well, I have no idea which parts, what little noses in the middle of the things. Get lost. I say to movies, very funny. Not a Pixar. I don't think it was Pixar that made them, but I say to movies were good. I like A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life is so funny. Bug's Life is great. Based on the Grasshopper's tea dance from Disney. Out like from living. I always did like that Grasshopper's Grasshopper thing. Very good. My mum was told me when she was 30 and I was out with friends at 7. She invited her friends to watch the movie on VHS and had a pop party because she said it was something they'd never done in the 90s, watching Toy Story 1. That's something that I actually do like. I just love the first one. I always keep saying the first ones are the best ones. And they are. There's just something about them films. Just Pixar brings out great films, and then you think, works a treat for me. See, I just seen Early Man film, funny as hell. Never seen it. I tell you what, I did see at the pictures 20 years back. If you were loved it, Test Small Soldiers. I cannot stand small soldiers. I can't stand that film. It is not funny as anything. It is awful. That's the one I cannot stand. And in my point of view, DreamWorks Pictures, they just did a bad thing. It's only because Katzenberg wants his own his own ideas. Jeffrey Katzenberg's got to have his own say. Oh, we'll make a better animation than what Pixar will make. That's why that all happened with the Pixar balmy lunacy thing happened with it, because Katzenberg was trying to think that he was going to make more money selling that film to what Pixar was making with Toy Story, and it didn't work. Absolute rubbish. Child's Play. Which one? The film, the first film. First one's the best. They did actually do an uncut DVD of that many years ago. The VHS version was cut a little bit because of the scene that they toned down a bit. Child's Play movies were good. I heard about this other one that went weird. We had to go on that here. I like young films. I do like them. I do like when I think it was, there was apparently Leprechauns getting rebooted or something. I heard something about this. Warwick Davis, who's now on a program called, it's an ITV show now, and it's a weird show it's on. But he's getting exploited now for what he's doing because he was in Lord of the Rings and all that stuff anyway. And that's bizarre. Get Early Montez and watch it. I will. Christmas time I'll get it. Not right now. Because tonight I'm watching North House Party tonight because I'm watching the last season of this one. And then I will be fine. If he's uploaded it tonight. If he has. Hope he has. What are your thoughts on Putter Master movies? You're best off asking Mr. Metal that. Ask Mr. Metal that. He knows. He said the first one was great, the rest were crap. That's Charles Band for you. Charles Band's a very bizarre filmmaker. Yeah. There's 12 movies, I know. It's only because what Mr. Band wants to have, Charles Band wants to get. Charles Band wants to make money. Charles Band wants to do that. Charles Band wants to do this. He's singing it. Warwick Davis was not in Lord of the Rings. I wasn't saying about Lord of the Rings. I said about Harry Potter. Yeah. Yeah. Lord of the Rings was... That's another thing I did like. I did like Lord of the Rings a lot. I loved the first film. The rest of the films I didn't see. Because it was going to cost a lot of money to buy them, but now obviously you can download it now, which is one thing. But I do like the. I thought the films were great. I mean, I didn't see the Hobbit. Or did I see the Hobbit? I think I saw the first Hobbit film. I did, where I saw it with Mr. Metal. Actually, I saw that one with him way back, and I liked it. I really liked it. Very different, but very good. I do miss them days again. I miss them days a lot. I've got a message from somebody. 2 new views. Do I? Okay. Somebody's actually watching my channel, which is bizarre. The books are better. Yeah, he's always keeps saying that. When Mr. Metal always says to me, he says the books are better to read than the movies are, and I have to actually see. He's got all of them now. I think Jade's got them as well. Jade's got all Lord of the Rings books, and she loves Harry Potter to bits. She loves it. She loves Harry Potter to bits. She freaking goes crazy for it. Hobbit comes after the Lord of the Rings. Yes, I know it does, because we watched it first. I'll tell you what other films I did like were... tell you what best films I did like that me and Mr. Metal used to watch. We watched Gangs of New York. That was seriously fabulous film, that. Really, Martin Scorsese's his most brilliant film ever done. Just standing. Godfather movies were good. All 3 of them were really good. Especially got them on cut final on bloody Blu-ray, which is better. And I watched a movie called Ghosts by Nick Broomfield. I still have on my drive. I am not erasing that film at all. That film is so strong to watch. Probably, see, I'm talking about good films. Probably worst films. From that 90s, 2000 period. I didn't like that what's it called? The House on Haunted Hill, the Warner Brothers remake of it. I thought that was just ridiculous. I just could not understand why they redid it for. They should never have done that one. They should have not even bothered doing it, because I just really thought it was too slow. That's what my feeling is about it. I didn't like it at all. Is the new Predator movie being uploaded? Maybe. I can have a check for you if you want to. Give me a moment. Because if you all know the guy Yiffy, his original website is no longer going anymore. But his old one is now going there. Let me just see where it is. Let me have a quick look. Because I'm thinking about getting some movies actually this Christmas. Not as such at the moment. Nope. No. There is no, no, there's no on about at the moment. But I will be getting, I think actually, while I'm on it, I actually will download that, because I'm on the website now anyway. I use a website called yiffyhdtorrent.com, which is the new one he's actually started to pay for now. So I'm going to try and find Incredibles now. And there it is. And I am getting this one because I want to see it. And as this is supposed to be very, very impressed with this indeed. So yeah. I think it's almost ready. Whatever it is. Oh, Devon's in ball mode. Devon is asleep today. She is very tired. She's been on 2 today, which is enough for her anyway. And yeah, she is really, really been brilliant. She's actually managed to get herself sorted out now with all what she needs to do. So that's in good. I'm going to put these in videos actually. Yeah, put it in there. I'll do. There we are. How about that? So yeah. Devon's is really tight today. She's had a lot of running around to do, which is one thing anyway. Alright, are we going to get more questions, or are we going to end this stream? Because I'm about to end this stream now, because I will need to go now, because she'll be waking up soon. Probably want to go out and do her usual bits and pieces, things on it. So I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you for tuning in today, guys. I really appreciate it. But I'm going to go cook, feed the girls, blast out some music. Yeah, I'm actually going to, well, after the stream's over, I'm going to chill out the rest of the afternoon now. Because I don't work on a Saturday. So, anyway, guys. So, anyway, we've had a weird stream tonight. It's been a very good stream. I'll be back with you guys on Tuesday, and then next Saturday we have the final stream of the night. So, from Devon and me, I'll just quickly say, have a good week. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. And don't forget, you know the drill by now, well, it's all about. See you guys Tuesday. Till then, cheers, guys.